Hello, welcome to Zaniheza channel. I am Charles Kishi, the founder of Zaniheza. It's my pleasure to have you again. This is my second live. Today I have a special guest, a young man who is making a mark on the music scene, very talented. He goes by the name youngck. He's going to talk to us today. He's going to tell us about what makes him ticks. If you have any questions for him as well, we will be taking questions. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here is youngck.
Yeah, you know the vibes.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Yourself? You doing good?
Yes, I am doing good. So you go by, how do they call it in the music industry again, youngck. However, can you tell the viewers your full name?
Yeah. So I'm youngck. But my real names are Kagengabo Calvin. That's where it came from. Like CK Calvin Kagai. Yeah.
Calvin Kagahe. Now, are there any meaning? When we were born in Rwanda, there's always like, my name is Shima. And actually, when I was writing this, I was like, the old CK is going to be talking to the young CK.
Yeah.
Because it so happens that my first and last name also Charles Kishi. So, isn't that your name? We'll be speaking in English in Rwanda. We have viewers all over the world. So your name, Kagahe. Is there any story to that?
Yeah. Kagay is like a clan. A clan like our singer, and then they have a part of our gahe. So it was like part of it. So Kagay was one of their kings. So that's what I was told about. Nijo Amgi.
So you're told. So Kagahe. So you were named after
Abagahe, yeah.
Abagahe.
The family name.
Wow, that must be a lot of responsibility. Have you ever talked to your parents and to kind of get a sense as to?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I talked to my dad because I was like, "Oh, Kagei Fuzichi, what does that mean?" And they explained me that some of it. Yeah.
Now, thank you for being here today. Our viewers don't know we almost didn't go live, and we said let's just do it. Just do it. So I hope you can just bring it all. We want to know who you are, what makes you tick. I first heard your music when it came out. Umugabo. That's and I'm not usually into rap, but that music spoke to me. The beat was right. The lyrics were amazing. Now we're gonna get into the music part soon. What I would like to know is, so youngck, first of all, to the ladies out there, are you single?
No, I have a partner.
Okay. Now you are in Canada as I am. And in fact, when I spoke to you when I was getting ready for this, you picked up the phone and you're like, I am at work. And I was like, whoa, okay. So I'm like, our superstar is at work. And so with your music, what else do you do? Do you want to share? Because
I work like a regular job.
Mm-hmm.
I work as a receptionist
Mm-hmm.
at the museum. Yeah, so that's what I do, and it helped me out like with my music. It helped me out.
So, as a receptionist, this sounds like interesting. So, do you ever like pick up the phone and start going umugabo?
Yeah, umugabo was like, who am I? I'm a man, you know. And I took a paper in my break time and my lunch times also, right, line by line when I get time, because also I'm a student. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so anytime I get a break time, so what I'm thinking, what's in my head, that's what I write. That's what I was thinking about that time.
Okay, I see. So that is the music part. So now, if I can ask this question, it's kind of a simple question.
Mhm.
But think about it. So who is Calvin? How can you describe you to us, to the world?
Yeah, Calvin's a simple guy. I'm a man. Born to Rwanda. Born in Mirambo, Kigali. Uh, I'm a last born in a family of three children. Children. Yeah, so I'm the last born, and so I started my school at Saint Rwanga in Mirambo. I went to ESG, that's Gisenyi, like a secondary, and then went to IPS Kigali, and then I came here Canada, St. Pius High School. That's what's the name, and I'm a simple guy, a guy who doesn't talk too much, but who works hard.
That's true. I have seen a simple guy, yet full of many layers that we're
Yeah.
gonna touch upon in your music, because I was really sort of sort of touched by how in depth you can go with what you sing about.
Hmm.
Um, so young CK, simple man. So what does the simple man do in your spare time, or what?
Oh, my spare time.
Yes, if you have any, that is.
I'll be liking to have fun with my friends, uh, watching movies, learning. I actually most of the time, my spare time, I don't have a spare time because I'll be studying, so I'll be working on my music, I'll be doing all the stuff. So I don't think I have a spare time because I'll be thinking, I'll be exploring my ideas, sharing ideas with my friends, with people. It's like you also, yeah.
Now you mentioned that you went to a college here,
Hmm.
St. Pius. So I assume you arrived, because when I arrived here, I was 19. And I went to high school. With that something similar, or were you very, very young? How old were you when you arrived in Canada?
When I came here, I was 18, 17.
Okay. And what would you say were the most challenges you faced when you first?
Oh, first, the winter, the snow, getting cold. That was a challenge, and to manage like the work and the school. That was another thing. That was another challenge, and to bring back the music to like, because I knew I had a talent and I knew I want to do this, but I didn't get much time. So that was another challenge to focus on it. Those are the most challenges, and I've got. Yeah.
So just the snow. So when you arrived, then do you speak French? Do you only speak English?
I try French, but not that much. Um, uh, it's average. Yeah, my French is average, and I didn't know like much English. I was struggling to talk with my classmates, workmates. That was another challenge too. Like, but now I do it.
Okay. So this is you are part of this is our new launch of the show we call Inshuti Day, which means friends.
Hmm.
Zani is we are a travel company. My philosophy, my thinking is to really change the narrative. That's why I want to bring all of us and have this platform where we can change our country in a different light. So doing travels is something that Zaniheza does. But with our show that you are our first guest is to really get to know the young men and women who are making an impact um, by showcasing our culture. So for our viewers, so if you have any questions, please ask. So what I would like to know, so other than this snow, and it seems like you could speak language, like you could speak, I guess you could speak the language really well. Because my challenge was when I came here, I did not speak really English well. So I had to kind of learn really, really quickly. So did you land in a French speaking place or did you land in an English speaking place?
Yeah, so I live in Norway.
Yeah.
Or Ottawa. So yeah, it's a place where they speak much English. They don't use French that much, but also they in schools and everywhere they learn it. So I speak both. Even at work, you have to speak French. You have to try that. But most of the people I meet, they speak English.
Okay. Now, you said you were the last born.
Yeah.
Okay. So, did you? So does that mean you are the spoiled one? What being at the how do we say the last born in Rwanda? Ubuchura. Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you the spoiled one or are you the troublemaker? Honestly, what would you say?
I'm the most troubled, but I'm the most troubled.
Now, so last born, are you like the only boy or are you like a family of only? What is the composition in your family there? Did you get that question? We may have an issue here. May have a relay. We may have a relay problem. My apologies for that. He's gonna be back. Are you back? Let's see how we can fix that. So, are you back? We had sort of an interruption for like a minute. So I was asking, what is your the composition of your family? Can you hear me okay?
Oh, sorry, what's the question again? Sorry for that.
Yeah, no, we just technology. So
What was the question
the
again?
troublemaker. So now I was asking, so are you like the only boy or are you more than one boy in your family?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Can you hear me okay now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. So now the reason why I ask this is so that I'm trying to get to what makes your music be what it is. And I know when you are an artist, you can draw inspiration from many parts of your life. So
actually, I get the inspiration from the guys who are doing big moves. You know, the music. I check the international music also. Like let's say, for example, like Bruce Melody is a guy who's working hard every time. So you'd be like, you see that, and then first thing first, you have to believe in yourself and make sure that anything is possible. Everything is possible. So I'll be like, I can do this, I can do that, but and then you get connections. Like you try to connect with everyone, learn from them, and bring up your ideas too. Because you know, my ideas matters the most. Because I know, let's say, I always as a rapper, as a rapper, you hope to be the number one. So also that inspires me. You be like, I want to be the first one, the number one. So that's what helped me, and then try to do what they didn't do.
Right. So you just mentioned Bruce Melody. So would you say he is one of your biggest inspiration, or do you look up to him? Because I know, I mean, I worked with him on a song as well. Like, what is it about Bruce Melody that you find yourself admiring the most?
Believing in yourself, no limit, no limit.
So if he says, "Hey, let's do a song together," I guess that would be yes. In case he's late,
I wish.
you never know. You can make that happen as well. Now, inspiration-wise, I want to talk about your songs, but before that, so how old did you know when? Like, when did you know that you actually had that singing talent? Um, like some people I hear they used to sing in their shower, and that's where the story began. How about you? How old? Like, when did you know? Because I know they used to sing in a choir and.
Nah, I didn't sing in a choir. So I was like, when I started secondary school, I was like doing freestyles in class with my friends, and then try to repeat like to redo the songs of the especially hip hop. I can say like Tough Gang. I used to sing their song and Redman, and they were like, and they also used to sing Wiz Khalifa songs, and people were like, "This is good." And then I was like, my friend, I told my friends who like to sing also and on song. Tried in secondary school, like everyone liked it. And I was like, okay, I got this. I can try it. But when I came here, because of many challenges, I didn't have any chance to do. So I tried to make a song later, and then I was like, okay, I started doing English songs, and then it didn't work out. So I was like, let me try Rwanda, and it worked it out.
Oh, so you actually did try to sing in English first? Okay.
Yeah.
And so the songs that I've heard that I want to talk about, I mean, you've done, how many songs have you released to date?
5 right now, 5 songs.
Okay. Do you have any favorite out of those? Or do you just
Umugabo, umugabo, of course.
umugabo? So
Yeah.
allow me to just, because read about the lyrics of umugabo, because I would like to know what were you, they are very powerful lyrics. And there's just a part, and so I'm just gonna pick a lyric here.
Mm-hmm.
And my apologies if it does not rhyme. Yeah, let's just read. Ndi umugabo, ndi kwandika amateka mu bitabo, bavuga ubugambo ngo ndi umurara, ndi umugabo, iyi verse si iz'ubuntu, rekera shakira ku masoko, ni ku masoko, izanjye burya ni ku masoko.
Ku masoko.
Wow, that Kinyarwanda is deep. Did you write that by yourself?
Yeah, I did. I wrote it for myself. Yeah.
Now, so is your Kinyarwanda like, is it all learned in school, or is it something that you also read more in order to reach this level?
Kinyarwanda is my first language, so I speak. That's what I've been speaking with my family, friends. Most of the time, I've been speaking Kinyarwanda, so it was easy for me. And you ask like what I meant by those lines.
I mean, Kinyarwanda is your first language, and it is mine as well. But I don't think I can go that deep in the lyrics because we find that even when we learn Kinyarwanda, to reach that level of really to become such a lyricist, it's not all of us who can reach that level. So we may supplement, we may read, or we may talk to our parents. So where would you say that you reached that level in the Kinyarwanda, whether it's in speaking or writing?
Oh, that's a tough question because those are words like they're in my mind. I've never talked to anybody like with that on the idea. It was just me, just came like that. It was me. I was saying like what I was feeling. I was feeling when you rap, you have to make it real because the rap life, you have to talk about real life. So I was like, umugabo, I'm a man. I'm writing history. My music is on the market. So it just came. I had to go deep, and then I just use Kinyarwanda that everyone can listen. So that's how I did it.
Okay. Now, tell us about, for those who especially don't speak the language, or even those who do, what does that song mean? What were you
Oh,
thinking? Yeah, that song. Yes.
yeah, umugabo means a man. When you talk about men, just a
Mm-hmm.
you're a real one. Anything you do, make sure that you give it a value so it can be valuable. So that means so whatever you're doing, I was writing history. Whatever you do, it doesn't matter what they say about you, what they talk about you. People criticize you wherever, but still the man, still the man. So you gotta do what you gotta do.
You're still a man. You gotta do what you gotta do. Am I getting that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's move on to the other song, Umurava, and I'm seeing a connection. That you part. Are there any theme?
Sorry.
Your songs. So we go from the one Umugabo, then we go to Umurava.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was just kind of curious because they all seem to have a similar sentence structure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Umuraven Umugabo.
Yes, yes, I noticed that. So I don't know if there is any.
Yeah, I'm working on some projects, so I like to use the U when I say umugabo, and because of the pandemic, so I didn't have many chances to do like I didn't get like many opportunities to do what I have to do. I was like, but that has discouraged me. So umurava, it's courage, and I was like, I'm a man with courage, so I don't stop, I don't give up. I have to do this. So that's where it was connected, and umurava. So umugabo ufite umurava, the vibes.
It sounds like we may have a prequel and then we may have a sequel. Umugabo Ufite Umurava.
Yeah,
Have you started working on the next song yet, or
yeah.
this is gonna? Yeah.
My fans, they better get ready because they're not. I don't think they're ready for this.
No, I mean, so far what you have done, it is quite fantastic. Now, can you tell us about Umurava itself? What is the meaning of that one? Like song. I mean, Umurava. For those who don't understand, I'm trying to translate that. Is that like brave or
No.
courage?
Yeah, as we know in Kinyarwanda, umurava is courage. So it doesn't have. I was like, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can stop you, but you don't have to give it up. You don't have to be intimidated by that. So you have to focus on your thing. So like, courage yourself. Okay, improvement. And I was
Mhm.
like, I'm going to umurava, and then I was like, God is in it. God is with me. I don't care about the enemies. I don't care about the haters. I mean, I trust in myself. Like my talent grows. It's a process. It was about that.
Now, the music video you do, they are also very powerful, inspiring. Look, I made it happen. Finally, people are like, we can only see you, and I'm like, okay, how do you do that? So, my apologies to the viewers. Eventually, we get hold of this. So, what I'm wondering now is, so we talked about we talked about you, and I was trying to get to what makes you tick. And the reason is most rappers we hear in the United States, they are inspired from their life in the ghetto, which in Canada we also have that. And that's why you see violence and everything else sometimes in the music. So I'm going there. So your music sense, knowing from what I've heard, the childhood you had is very peaceful. Um, Now, some of your music, though, the music video, and you work with the amazing Pacific, they come out as dark, right? Like Umurava, you have this, you have you blooded, and you have the, yeah. So, um, is there something of such nature that you see, like where you are? Are you in the ghetto, for example, if I so cliche, or is this something coming from somewhere else?
I mean, I don't right now. Okay, when you rap, you talk about real life.
Yeah.
So when I did my songs, I don't go to the past. I don't talk about the past. I talk about the present. So I was inspired by like my prison life, what I'm doing, and when it comes to video, I was like, I talked to Pasi and we shared the ideas, and I was like, bro, I just want to make this fiction, and then just make it like a movie. And he got the idea, and then we did it like that. So, but there was many different obstacles in that videos, like to shoot with those guns outside. Because like here the police be like, oh, those are real guns. They be on you. Yeah, I mean, it was a challenge also.
No, I definitely love your music. Did you grow up watching Michael Jackson, by the way, or you or Chusa? Do you
Sorry.
like? Did you at any point did you grow up watching Michael Jackson? I'm saying because I am a big fan in terms of his storytelling. And I sent some of that storytelling. So I'm not sure if you or the director, in this case, for those who don't know, Pacific Chusa, um, when I look at the storyline and the music, is it just primarily you, or do you have anyone else you look up to for the music video or for the story, how they come out?
Nah, I don't look up to anybody because I just want to be myself. I don't get inspired by anyone. So I'll be having my ideas and I share with Pasi. Pasi is the most talented videographer I've ever seen. You know, and I mean, I do most of the project, like the part of the project, it's his ideas, like it's him. But we be sharing ideas, so I'll be having my own ideas also. I'll be having like I want this, and he was like I want this too, and then we connected, and then it was perfect. I was like, this is what I want, yeah.
No, the music videos you've made, they are quite amazing. I mean, I would recommend our viewers to go and really
Thank you.
watch them. I will put the link in the channel. Now, so Bruce Melody inspiration, you write the lyrics, some of the lyrics you mentioned when you are at work.
Mhm.
Now, you like to be yourself, and I can really see that now as a young upcoming Rwandan musicians. Where do you see yourself um, in 5 years? Let's say, what have you thought that
I
far?
mean, I don't predict.
Mhm.
It just be focused and committed. Everything is about commitment. It's about commitment. So I stay focused on what I'm doing now. I don't get really excited on. I be like, okay, I appreciate that they liked it, but I want to do more. I want to like do better than that. So actually, I don't predict like what I'm doing. I have a plan year by year because everything you gotta have a plan. So I plan my things. I can't tell you what I'm planning like in 5 years. You never know. It changes. But what I can tell you is like day by day, I try to improve myself. I try to do better than what I'm doing right now.
No, you are certainly doing an amazing job, and one thing you said that is true by being yourself, and we sense that in the music. Other than Bruce Melody, do you follow any other musicians? Like, what is you feel about what's happening in musically? I mean, we have someone like Ben and Mehdi and all of those guys who are also making an impact on it, really. So, how do you feel about the Rwandan music where it is right now?
Oh, actually, I like it, like because it's really good. They inspired everyone. Like everyone who's in the music was inspired by those guys. Because you'd be like, I want to be that famous, And then, but you gotta work for it. So I'm like, okay, I have to do that too. Just commitment, and then, but yeah, I check the music. The music is growing faster. But when I come to rap, there's still got like a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do.
No, that is true, and I think you are the one who I feel who is bringing something really new in that sense. I mean, especially I like your music. Like for example, will we ever see the usual stuff, the women, the cars, the building? Will that ever appear in your music?
It's coming though.
It's coming. I was kind of enjoying the dark vibe, the dark feel. That's that is that is that is really really nice. Um, Now I'm sure you have heard of a young man. It is very interesting because now with the music in Rwanda, there's a young producer called Element in Rwanda. Ele,
Mm. Yeah, I know.
you have seen, yeah, it's quite because you are also young, and then you have Ele, and then you also have a Juno, um, talented as well. Are those people that you foresee working with in the future if an opportunity ever arise?
Well, I've never talked to them,
Mhm.
but who knows? Because they see what I'm doing. I see what they're doing. Maybe tomorrow or today we meet up or talk about it, and then we can come with some big projects. Just to make sure like the random music go higher. That's my ambition. I just want, but we have to work for it.
The reason why I ask is Teddy Riley from No Black Street visited Rwanda, and he talked about doing an integration in terms of instead of bridging the music, and who can champion that. That's because where you are in the diaspora and in the Rwanda, just like me in the travel and my platform, I'm really trying to be the bridge within the community and the youth. Um, so, would you, if you could have a message to any random musician right now, what would you say to them? Because I know Element and everyone else, they follow the channel. Um,
I mean,
yeah.
there's nothing that much. So, because they're already doing like what they're best at, like what they have to do. So, like, explore their idea, explore the ideas. If like you did this, they like it. So what's next? Don't do the same thing. That's the only message. Because trying to do another thing, but know what people wants and deliver that. And
You
you
are,
give it
huh?
value. Video clip, you have to give it a quality. Also, audio, you give it a quality so that anyone can see it. Even let's say you need a sponsor, so that they can trust what you're doing, so they can invest in it. Because music right now, it's all about business. It's no longer having fun. It's all about business.
Business, the business of music. So, what do you mean that when you produce the music, of course, you want to earn, you want to.
Yeah. Most of the times, as artists or singers or rappers, we say we're doing music as a job, but does that job pay us? So the thing is that, okay, if you need to get paid, you better do the job well. So if you need someone to invest in you, like let's say the okay, someone from abroad cannot invest you when they see not no Rwandan or Rwandan brand or whoever in Rwanda cannot invest in you. But let's not talk about that. So just do what you gotta do, and then like stay focused on the project. So make sure like if you're gonna sell this, is it something that you're going to put on the market? Like as it like in our life, in our daily life, that's what we do in everything you can do, in every business. Yeah.
So it's a good thing that you touched that upon. And actually, I watched your support your own.
Yeah.
And I mean, everyone, if you have not watched it, then go and please do, because what most people don't know is, I think I know some of it because I also have a song out there, and right now in the COVID where we can go in groups and so on. So making a living out of your music, and or you especially wants to produce the quality video. I mean, that must be challenging now. In
It's a challenge.
as a yeah.
It's a challenge because what we think first is like we need money, and then we need money to invest in our music, in our projects. That should have been the point. The point should be like where that money came from. Get anything. If you need help, ask for it. Don't be shy. Like if you're doing your business, you gotta focus on it. I don't know. I can tell you that.
Yes, yes. And I mean, we need to have this platform because myself as a founder of Zaniheza, and this is a good channel, because the one thing I will say, to grow and to create, it is true in what I do and what you do in the music, we need funding. And I had a live yesterday where I know it is a challenge. So for anyone watching right now, because when I was working support to own, there's actually a number where people can actually send their support. I mean, because we cannot sell CDs now. You put things on YouTube, or you put things on Spotify, but we can sell CDs and then produce an income, or in this case, even hold a concert. Um, so, and as a musicians, you also have to find a way to keep producing music, but at the same time, you need to find a way to make the revenue and make that sort of substantial investment in what you do. Now, because the music video that you make also, they put in a lot of work. So do you have any other projects that can supplement, or is it just the music and the work you do that you are
Nah,
invested
I
in?
can say that. Well, I see music as something that I'll make living out of it, like in the future. But that's why I go to school. I go to school so that I can make my own other life, like apart from music. What I study, have to do that in the future. Also explore ideas. You just don't have to stay in one lane, so you have to be in different lanes. Yeah.
That's good. So, youngck, I mean, I think we touched a lot of things in this show today. I would like you to just leave us with a word of wisdom for everyone in Kinyarwanda as well. If you can say that in Kinyarwanda, urubyiruko rudukurike right now, and that I'm hoping they will see you soon in Rwanda. You have plans to go? Yes, maybe live. Because I can tell you, the Congolese have not stopped. Each time I'm looking at what's happening in Africa, they are doing concerts. They are just, I don't know how or why, but they are doing concerts. It seems like the memory of COVID has not reached them yet. So yeah, so the platform is used, urubyiruko, they used in Rwanda or even around the world or in the diaspora. What would you say to them if you have anything?
Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna say this in Kinyarwanda. Yeah.
Diego.
Yeah. Ikintu nababwira tureke kwitinya. Ibintu byose birashoboka. Everything is possible. I mean, let's just say ntitwakora ibi ngibi cyangwa ibi ngibi twabikora. Icyo ubona ko wagikora gikore. Icyo uzi ko ugikora neza ukijyemo. I mean, ntitwibeshye ko aho kugira ubeshya abandi, banza umenye ko utibeshye. Wibwiza ukuri uti okay, cyangwa kandi nanone ntidutinye gufeyili. ikintu cyo gufailinga tutinya gukacinga L niko tubyita. L tujye tuzemera tuzakire, but ikimataringa ni uburyo ugetinga backup, uburyo wongera ukagaruka ntibiguca intege, and then because tumaje gufailinga nibwo ntari mukuru cyane, ariko umuntu arafailinga mu buzima bwe bwose, ariko ntabwo bishobora kuguhagarika cause ntabwo uzi ejo n'ejo bundi ukuntu bimeze. So reka twereke ko dushoboye, aho kugira tubivuge tubyerekane. Niyo message natanga.
Murakoze cyane. As we are in Inshuti Day and since we switched in Kinyarwanda, ngiye kukubaza igisakuzo nuko tubigenza mu Inshuti Day.
Yeah, that's just
those who don't know, I hope you are ready for this one.
What's
happening?
Soma.
Who we say urushi rurumira. I never said that right.
Harimo inka tu.
Hey,
inka, something like
that. Yes, you are inka. Yumva, urakurikira. Hey man, urakurikira.
This is fun. I like this.
You like it?
Yeah.
Nongeremo kandi.
Asante sana kongeremo.
All right. Since we talk about inka, so tell us 5 products ibintu bitanu bakoresha when they are taking care of amata. And you know, I like ikivuguto, by the way. I don't know about you.
Oh, I'm a big fan of it too.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Well, what was the question again? Sorry.
Tell me 5 products that they use to take care of amata dukunda inka. And remember izina ryawe, izina ry'abami. Or just tell me 3.
Okay.
How about 3?
Anything nyuma y'ikibindi. Actually, okay. Nzaho wabi can start mu kibindi. Oh, no, ikibindi. Icyansi. My bad.
Yeah, icyansi.
Icyansi. Yeah, icyansi. Bro, I give up.
Hey, icyansi, inkongoro.
Inkongoro, yeah.
Umutozo.
Umutozo. Oh, actually, they have to remind us that
you have to watch it.
The thing is that it ends up in school when we get out of school, we don't talk about it, so we don't see it. So I mean,
so hey, that's why you have
the only one.
If you go back and you watch Inshuti Day, the one we did with Julia Igihozo, our former host, amazing. Inshuti Day, please, mugende muyirebe mubwire inshuti. That's why Zani Hezi iri hano kuri platform. First time hosting it. For a moment, our screens were just me, and now I get it to work, and now it's getting to a place where we're all warmed up. I hope you can come back again, and we can really nk'ukuntu babivuze ntibatinye. So I hope you can come back again, and really thank you for being our guest. Zani Heza.
Thank you for hosting me too.
And to everyone watching, thank you for following us. Subscribe and go and subscribe to youngck channel. It's amazing. The music he does. Are you on Spotify as well, or only digital? I believe.
Yeah.
Where can you find your music?
Spotify. Music, audio mic, Amazon, YouTube. It's youngck. You know the vibe. And
yeah. I'm gonna say go and stream. Do you have it in you to give us a bit of your free flow, or you're tired today?
Nah, you know freestyle?
Yeah, Maka freestyle as we end up this.
All right.
Hey,
yeah.
Surprise you there.
Wabona mbagurira ntibaza uko nyabona ntibabura kumvuga ndatuza nk'aba meditating ngabikoresha imibare nejo nk'abaremera bless my spliff selasi mpora son of a god mpindura amazi Hennessy saba rurema nga ndindabo ba enemies alhamdulillah ndi kugera ku nzozi. the vibes.
Yay, man, that's amazing. That's when you know we have a superstar. Young CK, thank you. Our viewers, thank you. Please subscribe. Please follow Young CK as well. Until next time, CK Murakoze, have a nice day.
You too,
Inshuti
Murakoze.
days.
Blessed up.
Bye.
Bye.